Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on 13 Now, News Channel 13's YouTube channel on what is Primary Day. Bottom of your screen, you'll find the best way to find these daily updates each and every single day here on News Channel 13's YouTube channel. Just click subscribe right there. Speaking of coverage all day long, we have it for you over on the TV side of things on this primary day, where, of course, all eyes are on that race for governor of New York. Polls have been open now since 6 a.m., about 3 hours. They'll stay open until 9 o'clock tonight. In the Democratic gubernatorial primary, Governor Kathy Hochul is facing public advocate Jumaane Williams and Representative Tom Suozzi. On the other side of the aisle, vying for the Republican ticket, Representative Lee Zeldin, former White House staffer Andrew Giuliani, Fulton County native Harry Wilson, and former Westchester County executive Rob Astorino. One of the numbers that jumps out to us in that race for the Republican primary, 31% of voters registered Republican told a News Channel 13 poll they are undecided in terms of who they will vote for. Our coverage starts as those polls close tonight, 9 o'clock on My 4, a 2-hour special taking you up until our 11 o'clock newscast on News Channel 13. Sabrina Dami will be in New York City with Governor Kathy Hochul and Lieutenant Governor Antonio Delgado. Dan Levy will be on Long Island with Republican candidate Lee Zeldin. And we'll also have reaction and analysis from live studio guests. Again, it all gets started as those polls close at 9 o'clock tonight on My 4, a 2-hour special, and then flip over to News Channel 13 at 11 o'clock as those results continue to come into our newsroom with live reactions in studio. Also making news here on 13 Now, an Albany man is admitted to writing fake character letters, including doctoring one from a priest in an effort to get a lesser sentence at his trial. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Michael Fish submitted 7 fraudulent character letters to the judge overseeing his trial on computer hacking, identity theft, and child pornography. Investigators say Fish also faked letters from his own family. He faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. We have breaking news and we have sad news here on 13 Now. Mary Mara, the actress best known for her recurring roles in ER and Law & Order, has died in an apparent drowning in the St. Lawrence River. New York State Police say Mara's body was found in the river in Cape Vincent near the Canadian border Sunday night. Police say there are no signs of foul play, and it appeared Mara drowned while swimming. Mary Mara was just 61 years old. When we come back on the other side of this commercial break, Neal Estano will have his first warning forecast, updates in terms of new Apple products coming out, when you can expect to get your hands on an iPhone 14, as well as some new Apple Watches and other devices that that incredible electronics company is ready to roll out before the fall. And a quick update in local sports, the Albany Patroons continue to do big things. We're back in just 20 seconds here on 13 Now.
News Channel 13 on demand on your Apple, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV. Watch our latest newscasts, check your first warning forecast, and explore exclusive segments you'll only see on News Channel 13. If you didn't catch it live, you can always find the latest information on demand on the News Channel 13 app. News Channel 13. Coverage you can trust on demand.
And back now to round out this 13 Now newscast in your money this morning. If you're an Apple fan the way I am, certainly to a fault, some good news headed your way. Apple's gearing up to launch a flood of new devices. Bloomberg reports these include 4 iPhone 14 models, a set of new iPads, 3 Apple Watches, and a boosted Apple TV model. Got my eyes on that one for sure. Most of the items are expected to be released, as they generally are by Apple, in the fall. I will be ready to go when those come along, as I am due for a phone upgrade. cracking has already happened quite a bit. All right, let's bring in Neal Estano now with his first warning forecast. And we don't need an iPhone to tell us what's going on with the weather. We need our crack meteorology staff and Neal Estano with us each and every single morning here on 13 Now. Neal, things are looking pretty good today. No reason for people who want to go out to vote not to vote, correct?
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. By the way, are you a gadget guy? Do you love like the latest gadgets?
To a degree, yes.
Yeah.
And to a fault. You know?
I'm usually like 2 or 3 generations behind the latest and greatest. I figure if it was good enough a couple years ago for somebody, it's good enough for me now. I could save a few $100.
Well,
yeah.
here you can see the crack I've got in my phone. So obviously
Yeah.
I have not been quick to get a new one, but I will with the 14 coming.
That sounds good. Yeah, beautiful day out there. This is up in Lake George this morning. We've got our CDPHB first running camera up there. We can time lapse it, just showing just a few clouds there. We've got a little bit of a breeze coming in out of the west and northwest, but not as windy as yesterday. It was howling yesterday. Had some white caps out there yesterday. The temperature currently, as of 9 a.m., 65 degrees. And you can see that little bit of a west to northwest wind. We'll see that throughout the day today. So the air temperature is going to be up around 64 or 74 degrees. The water temperature is 64, just a light chop of that west to northwest wind out there on Lake George. Temperature and wind forecast, light and variable. We'll have that west to northwest wind, but becoming light and variable through the afternoon. And then tonight, those winds will start to shift around to the south. Daytime highs running in the 70s, about 75 in Schenectady this afternoon. Overnight tonight with a clear sky. Look at those readings. We're going to drop down to the 40s through the Adirondacks and out to Johnstown, mid 40s. Not going to need that air conditioner. 51 Schenectady for a low. Some 40s over into western New England, Bennington, Berkshire County, looking nice and cool and comfortable. We've been talking about rainfall or lack thereof. Some have had a lot. Some have had very little. We had some heavy rain yesterday, and that added to the totals from the past week. So the last 7 days, as estimated by Doppler radar, upwards of close to 7 or 6 inches of rain, 5.7 inches of rain up in southwestern Hamilton County. Then it drops off significantly. The western side of the Catskills seeing some heavy rain, but as that wind kind of drops down over the Catskills, it dries up. And look at only 0.3 of an inch of rain in the last week south of Albany. So heavy rain has fallen off to the north and west, not so much to the east, same with southern Vermont. So today, look for that light west to northwest wind. High pressure is building in here, and that's giving us some really nice weather today, comfortable temperatures. And then tomorrow, this cold front is going to be getting closer to us, and that may give us a couple of scattered showers around here tomorrow. Fast forward to the weekend, here comes another front with the rain chances for Saturday, maybe some thunderstorms as well. But today, 77, a beautiful day today, low humidity, not much wind. And tonight down to 54, comfortable night. Won't need that AC for tonight. And here's that 7-day planner. Just some nice summer weather. Slight chance of those showers tomorrow afternoon. Best chance looks to be down in the Catskills. And we warm up to near 90 on Friday and low 80s on Saturday. Saturday looks like a better chance of the rain and the thunderstorms across the area. But we need rain in some spots. They don't need it in others. So I wish we could kind of spread it around a little bit so everyone has about the same amount. But doesn't work that way, Chris. Yeah, I can't hear you.
This is, it's 2022. You'd think I'd know by now to unmute myself. I said I could use some rain in my yard. That would be nice, but I understand the dilemma we're in here. I took your advice, opened up the windows last night. Good sleeping weather indeed.
Yeah, it was. Tonight's going to be the same, maybe even cooler.
All right, I'll take it. All right, Neal, thank you. Neal Estano with that first warning forecast. Breaking news overnight in the world of sports. If you are like me and you get to bed a little bit earlier these days, maybe you missed this. The Albany Patroons hosting the Kokomo Bobcats in what was Game 3, a series deciding Game 3 in the East Regional Finals of the Basketball League playoffs. And A.J. Mosby had a monster game for Albany. 36 points to lead all scorers. It was a 22-point Albany lead at the half. They simply built on that, 121-83, and it is on to the TBL Finals. There's the trophy to win the regional. It is on to the TBL Finals now for the Albany Patroons. Game 1 is Wednesday in Shreveport, Louisiana. Games 2 and 3 would be played at the Washington Avenue Armory in what is a best of 3 series. Coming up on News Channel 13 live at noon. Sure hope you'll join us for this as we update the polling numbers in terms of voter turnout and what to expect when those polls close on this primary day, with everybody looking at the race for governor. An update on a fire at the Stewarts in Amsterdam. A call that came into the fire department around 9:15 last night of flames coming from a bathroom vent. We'll update you on the damage done there and how quickly the fire was put out. And we talked about it already this morning, but those new Apple products coming very shortly. Hope you'll join us for News Channel 13 live at noon. For this 13 Now report, I'm Chris Honorato.